Let's see what's under the tree. Well, this is interesting. It's a box from Australia. We've got a box of unexpected gifts from the unexpected maker. Let's have a look at what we've got. So, this is very handy. A tiny C6. We'll do a couple of projects with that in the future. Very good. We've also got a Bling. And we have a nice box for the Bling. Let's power this up and see what it does. So it's just a USB-C. Let's see. Bling. Testing, testing. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Apologies for the singing. Now, this is very cool. I can definitely think of some fun projects with this, and I'll definitely put it in this nice box. Fantastic. Thanks, Unexpected Maker. Very unexpected. Extra bits. And then the thing I actually ordered is the Unexpected Maker's watch. So let's get this plugged in as well. So this has a very tiny screen. Once again, USB-C. So let's plug that in. Oh, there we go. So, join the TinyWATCH hotspot on your phone and then select your Wi-Fi network. So, let me quickly do that and then we'll see what this does. Okay, we're connected to the Wi-Fi, so this is very cool. We have the time. The observant among you will notice I have opened my presents one day early. So that's a bit cheeky of me. Father Christmas will be cross. Let's have a look. So this firmware is a work in progress from Unexpected Maker, but we have the time and the date. There's an example of different controls. You can hear the little beeper beeping. There's also messages, although obviously no one sent me any messages yet. And we have an accelerometer, so that's very cool. And over here, we have a nice audio monitor. We do like an audio monitor on this channel. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Apologies again for the singing, but I just can't help myself. So what's very nice about this, it's got a tiny screen, and on the back we can see it's an ESP32 S3. There's a battery connector. I do have a tiny battery somewhere that I can plug into that. There's a microphone. I think that's the microphone. I think that's the buzzer there. I'll put up a nice picture of this and we'll have a look at what's actually on the board. And then I think we're waiting for a few PCBs from PCBWay. And if you want a PCB, I would go to PCBWay. So my new ESP32 TV boards are currently being manufactured, but I think we should be able to get the TV software running on this board. So that'll be quite interesting. So let's give that a go. So I've got a nice close-up of the PCB. Here we can see the ESP32 S3 Pico. Over here is the buzzer, and up here we've got the microphone. This tiny IC is the 3.3 volt regulator. It's amazing it can be so small. Over here is the accelerometer, and there's a lot of other stuff on this PCB. The Unexpected Maker is great at open sourcing all his designs, so if you want to get some more details about what's on the board, then the schematic is published on his GitHub repo. So take a look at that. So the only issue I can see with getting our TV software working is going to be the audio, because the S3 doesn't have a DAC output. So we've got the buzzer, so we'll try and look at that, but maybe we'll get too much and we'll have to do that in a different video. But let's get the TV software working on the TinyWATCH. So it's working pretty well. That's not really any surprise. It is using a fairly standard display, and my code's written for the ESP32 S3. The only thing I've not managed to get working is the audio. Unfortunately, the S3 doesn't have a DAC output, so driving a speaker directly is actually surprisingly difficult. I've been looking at using PDM or PWM, but that's a project for after Christmas, I think. So all that remains to say is Merry Christmas and have a great break, and I'll see you in the new year. Happy Christmas.